Let's try and understand as to what the way forward is likely to be. Vishal Malkan joins us on the show right now. Vishal, hi, good to be speaking with you. Good afternoon. What's the sense on the market? 24,200, a bit of a sticky zone, or we'll be able to conquer it quite easily?
Hi, I think the way markets are performing is like very, very steadily but strongly in the upward direction. I know we have come a long way after the election, big candle which we had on 4th of June. So it's I think it's consolidating in this range between 24,000 and 24,300 before it goes to the next higher levels. But I think it's a very the undertone of the market is very strong, and we should look at all dips to buy, and especially sector specific.
Vishal, good afternoon. What we also want to know is in terms of the mid and small cap or the broader markets, what's the story playing like over there? Where should we see it? Do we see this bit of an underperformance that we're seeing versus the benchmark? Is that something that will continue in the mid and small cap?
No, I think we are looking at some kind of sector rotation. Like we have cycles of mid cap performing and then small cap performing, and then again the large cap performing. So as of now, the cycle is turning. So it's not like it will always underperform, but we should wait for a few weeks. And overall, we're looking at maybe around a target of 25,000 Nifty, which should be a good mark for next couple of months.
Okay, point taken. Talking about cycles turning, do you think the cycle has turned for HDFC Bank finally on the positive?
Yeah, I think HDFC Bank after the last, yeah, of course, the way it looks like on the daily chart and the weekly chart, it has broken about that resistance of 1700 and sustaining about that with good volumes, as well as the pattern and the momentum indicator has also entered into a bullish zone. So definitely the cycles have turned it. In fact, it has turned like a few weeks back, and we can easily look at targets of around 1900 in the next few trading weeks.
Own recommendations, anything else which is looking interesting, Vishal, on the charts?
So I'm looking at a stock called IEX, which has broken out the resistance of 179, 180, and it's sustaining about that with good volumes. So I'm looking at a buy recommendation for this one with a stop of 175 for targets of 210 and 220 in the next maybe in the July expiry.
And just before I let you go, would you be a buyer on Angel One at this dip of around 8% and even Motilal Oswal?
I think, yeah, the way it looks like on the current chart, it looks like there's a strong support zone between that 2300 and 2350. That could be a good buying zone for Angel One. But overall, as a sector, it's not the best one to invest compared to what we are seeing some great momentum into IT stocks right now, maybe in auto stocks. So I would avoid that on that ground, but otherwise it's at support levels.
Vishal, then what's your thought in terms of the IT names, mid-cap IT, large-cap IT? What would you be looking at right now?
I would look at more of mid-cap IT, especially the stocks like BSoft, which looks like a fresh breakout above 700. So looking at targets of around 800 plus in the next few trading weeks. So BSoft looks the best out of IT mid-caps.
On that note, we'll let you go, but let me just...
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.